check this out, man. I
So
want
what's
you
up?
guys to take a look at this. This is funny. So here you go, man. Let's go ahead, man.
Mhm.
Uh, let me know once you can you start seeing this.
Okay, I see it. I see it. So I'm gonna start reading.
Yeah, read that for me, man.
I got you. Hey, babe. Guess what? So I'm assuming that's the female, hopefully, because I
Mm-hmm.
hope men don't fuck.
Yeah.
Because they dramatize shit. What, babe? Okay, that sounds like masculine. I got the job, 70K a year. What about after taxes?
Ooh.
That's amazing, babe. Shit, only in America. That's amazing, babe. It can't have come at a better time. Now I can step down from my position, focus on my mental health. Huh? Babe, I'm not happy at this job. The money is great, but I've been working too hard for 4 years straight. I stayed so you could finish your degree. I just want a less stressful job. I'm depressed here. Depressed? How you gonna make 6 figures and we have everything we need, Patrick? Everything I think of Patrick, I think of SpongeBob. You're telling me about your depression now? So you're gonna be unemployed while I pay all the bills?
Mm.
Wow.
Yep, and then keep
So
going. Then Brittany,
there's more to this shit.
yes, sir.
Get the fuck out of here. There's more to this. Say a word. I mean, click it. All right. I'm asking you to hold this down until I see this therapist and get my mental right. I already have a few opportunities lined up. I need a month. Wow, that isn't fair. I have to support you because you're depressed over a good career. You can't see a therapist as well. Let me pause real quick. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
A lot of people have this misconception just because you're making a lot of money at a job, that automatically constitutes happiness. Let me tell you something, guys.
That is so.
I have a buddy of mine. He's a software engineer. He makes 200K plus. Ask him if he's happy. Hell no, because he's looking at a fucking computer all the time.
Exactly.
Just a lot of people gotta understand. More money, more problems. I'm gonna say it again. More money, more responsibilities, especially if you're working for a corporation. There's a reason why they're paying you a lot of money, not because you're a good person or you're loyal. There's no such thing as loyalty to these companies.
None, man.
If you're working for it, none. Man, I could tell you he works for Fortune 500 companies. He could tell you, man, there's dark sides to it, but let's not get out of top of this. Keep going. So he says, no, I want to focus on my mental health the entire month. I'm asking you to have my back like I has yours. What's the problem? I don't want to do that. Typical girl. Yes, you can choose to allow me to focus on school, but how was your job? You provide for me, not the other way around. You can see a therapist and work. You're sounding lazy at this point. Lazy? Did I call you lazy when you were in school full time for 2.5 years? Listen, I've said what I'm going to do with me or not. She said, not.
Shut it down.
That sounds right about right. I actually know a couple situations that turned out that way.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy when you got a few again. Based on this, we can tell based off of the art on the top. You can see here like the circle.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, but there's more. There's definitely more. This is kind of a funny one. It has a happy ending.
I gotta know about this narrative.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So we done? Are you serious? Patrick, I'm dead ass serious. I cannot support a man, not even for a month. I wish you would have told me about this depression. I would have left a long time ago. I don't have time to deal with it. You hid that from me, and that isn't fair. I hope you're able to get help. I didn't sign up for this. Okay. At least I know you're not wife material. I've been seeing a therapist over my depression, and I'm not quitting my job. I wanted to see if you truly have my back before I propose. Plot twist. Get your shit and leave my house. You have your job. Now you can pay all your bills. We done here. I knew you was playing. I was joking, babe.
Stop the cap.
Lies. You were serious, Britt. I'm good. Just get your shit and leave my house. Stop calling me. I don't have nothing to say to you. You gotta be throwing these tests at this woman. Gotta. That's the jab.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you hit him. You hit him with that jab. Hit him with the overhand right and bow. Right and bow. How you figure that?
How you figure that? What? How you figure that? Come on back. Come on back.
Got him. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, beautiful this is it was a beautiful ending, man. Now granted, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. You can tell by the art. If you're looking at the little icon and the guy right here, you can tell that that's fake. You know, all of this is fake.
But shit like that happens,
But
man.
shit like this happen, man.
What
And
if it happened and they just put it in an animated form to make it look fake? But things like that do happen, bro.
They do happen, man. They do happen. And of course, you know, and I can attest to that, man. I've been in that position myself. Very similar. You know, of course, you know, obviously, you know about my past relationship.
Hey, man, you want to get as personal as you want. That's on you.
No, definitely not. We're not gonna go there, man. And if we ever do, you know, if you know, you guys in the, you know, comment section want to hear something like that, man, that's gonna come. But we definitely got to get a lot more likes for that, and that will come in the form of a Patreon story,
Absolutely.
man. So we'll definitely have those stories as well, man, that we can share with you guys. But again, that's a little bit more personal.
Of
Takes
course,
a little more time, and
of course,
we're gonna save that for the for the Patreon. But yeah, man, we can definitely attest to stuff like that does happen, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to make sure that, and again, this is both parties. So for those of you that are females out there, take a look at that, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that girl. Don't be that girl. If you have a guy, and make sure to hold it down for him. If he's holding you down, make sure that you can hold him
50-50.
down. Hold it down, man. Don't, you know, it's perfectly fine. You know, sometimes when you're in a relationship, especially a long-term relationship, both parties are going to have, you know, ups and downs. So that's where it comes in, where, you know, you have to kind of hold each other accountable, but at the same time, you know, give that hand, the helping hand when one of the partners needs it, you know. So
of course.
But yeah, man,
absolutely.
definitely
I agree.
crazy, bro.
I agree.
What's your take 100%. On that, man? Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my take. I actually know a buddy of mine that he actually went through the same thing. I mean, he essentially worked 2 jobs. He worked delivery and he also worked, I believe, as a dental assistant, 2 jobs while his girl was going to nursing school. He held the shit down. And there was a point in time where he had health problems and he had mental health issues and he wanted to take some time off. He wanted to take at least 6 months off. And the girl, you know, she was making starting off 80 racks. Like she went accelerated program, I believe, nurse practice. I'm not sure how it works, you know, don't quote me on it, but she was making a good amount of money. And he wanted to take some time off to focus on his mental health. He's not lazy, he has impeccable work ethic. You know, he's on his shit, you know, he'll be on his gym shit, but there's times that the mind, unfortunately, when you're in this capitalistic society, I mean, you can see celebrities that they be doing drugs and stuff like that because they can't handle the pressure. So a lot of people, they come to the United States. For those of you viewers from outside the United States can be a high pressure environment because you're trying to make it, you're trying to follow this high, this American dream, as they say. And sometimes it could take a toll on you mentally. And, you know, my friend, you know, to protect his identity, I'm not saying no names, obviously, but, you know, it took a toll on him. And he told his shorty, yo, listen, I need some time off. And she was like, what? How selfish are you? And unfortunately, there's women that they can't think. Not all, there's women that do have self-awareness. But unfortunately, she didn't have that logical thinking process. She was like, no, get out of here. You're being late. Same exact words. Oh, you're lazy. You don't want to do shit. You know, how selfish is that? And, you know, that's crazy. Like, so he can hold it down, but you can't hold it down. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And, you know, crazy thing, they still together. If I was him, I would have left. But, you know, I respect his decision. He invested so much time, but you got to have abundance mindset, man.
Abundance mindset, guys, and make sure to shit test your ladies, man. You got to shit test them. Girls will do the same shit to you. They'll test you to see where you're at, right? And especially in 2021, a lot of these girls, man, they have TikToks, and in TikToks they do a whole bunch of pranks, stupid
and they attract
ass
cocks. TikToks, they attract cocks.
Yes, sir. So make sure. Make sure when your lady is, you know, your witch lady, that you can find a time and a place where you can shit test them, man. You don't have to do it all the goddamn time now. Don't be a fucking psycho. But every once in a while, you know, just at least initially, you know, just so you know what you're working with, man. Once she passes those shit tests, then you can proceed into the next phase, whether it's, you know, getting engaged or marriage and stuff like that, man. But don't just jump the gun right away thinking you're, you know, oh, she's the one, man. Because a lot of you motherfuckers out there want to shoot from the hip and boom and go right away. Next thing you know, now you assed out. Now you got a kid because, you know, you're cream pine like a motherfucker. Now you got kids, and now you live in a shitty ass life. Yeah, your pull-out game be crazy sometimes, man. So don't do it, man. Just, you know, be precautious. Make sure your things are set up right. Me personally, man, I've been fortunate enough to not have kids as of yet. You know, I've waited a long time. You know, make sure that everything is all situated before I go ahead
Right.
and pull the trigger. And you know, and sometimes you're gonna get that feeling that it's never the perfect time.
Right.
But you want to get it as close as possible, man. That's
Of
just what it comes
course.
down to,
Of
man.
course. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys need to know how to differentiate between love and infatuation. Like a lot of you guys want to put a ring on it because she has a big booty, she has tests. Let me tell you something. We'll
Mhm.
probably talk about this in the next podcast or one in the future, but there's a term called Coolidge effect. So I'm gonna give you guys homework. Research Coolidge effect. Coollige effect is based on Henry Coolidge, which was a former president. We're not gonna talk about that because we could talk all day about that shit.
Yeah.
Basically, just to sum it up, men, when you blown that back out, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, your body's gonna recognize it's the same victim, and you won't get tired. I don't care if she's bad, man. If
Yeah,
she's
man.
Kim Card, whatever vixen you're into, you will eventually get tired of that pussy. So what I'm trying to say is, you want to make sure you're attracted to her mind overall, because that's what's gonna keep a relationship. Sex does not keep a relationship.
That's a
I'll
fact.
say it again. It's not keep a relationship. You guys gotta
Yeah.
able to connect from a mental and physical and spiritual standpoint. If you don't connect from those three aspects, there's no relationship. So don't confuse infatuation with love, my friends. That's all
There
I
you
can
go.
say about that.
There you have it, man. So again, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully you guys liked the video today, and hopefully we provided you motherfuckers with a legendary video. Make sure
Facts.
to comment, like, subscribe, share with your
Always give
friends.
feedback because that helps with the channel, man. You know, we want to give you valuable information. Whatever
Yes,
it is that you
sir.
feel like we could talk about, we could cover it. You know,
All right,
it
man.
is what it is.
There it goes. Right to
That's
you.
it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Holla.
Most important. $1 for $1.
All right, man.